Today I'd like to show you around our safety cars and give you an insight into the technology and equipment in the cars. Let's get started. First I'll get it set up. That's how quick it is to set it up. To set it up, you need a space measuring 8 by 5 meters. The tent itself measures 5 by 5 meters, and you can also add in 2 side panels. You need a 220-volt socket for the power supply, and then you're all done. So I'll dismantle it now, and then take you back into the hall and explain a few details to you about the car. Okay, let's take a look inside the car. So in the back are the fittings, and of course a light switch. And under here is the power supply for the vehicle. First the lead for the vehicle itself, then a matching cable extension reel, 220-volt and 12-volt sockets, as well as various USB charging sockets. Above it there's a writing surface with a desk where you can lay your laptop. Above that is a lockable drawer containing items such as the iPad and accessories for the games console. Above that are another 2 drawers with accessories for our products such as gas detection technology and communication accessories. So let's put all this back and look around some more. Right, now let's look in the equipment compartment in the back. So just open as normal, lift and raise. You'll find all the gas detection technology in the equipment compartment, from single gas detection technology to multi-gas detection technology. So here's the new X-Act 7000, the X-Dock for calibrations, gas supply, and another accessory, the XAM pump. And here there's also another 12-volt and another 220-volt supply built in, along with a light switch for switching the lights on and off. Right, let's carry on looking around. The cargo area houses the entire pull-out section, with the respective light controls on top here, where we switch off the light first. On the right-hand side is the entire respiratory protection technology section. Here in the middle is the thermal imaging camera along with our tent, and here on the left is all of the media technology. So let's take out the pull-out section. So, we can use the button on top to release and remove the pull-out section, and the button below to pull out another presentation surface. But please don't sit on it or lean on it. Okay, so let's take a look at the media technology in a bit more detail. There's a 50-inch screen with its games console. On the wall behind is another mini LTE hotspot, along with the scanner for the workshop software. The television can be unlatched using the 2 knobs up here and positioned to face the audience. At the back here are various remote control units, as well as our sound system. So, let's switch on the console. Having switched on the console, let's now take a look at a few details again. In this section, you'll find remote controls for items such as the television and the sound system. There's a normal presenter here for classic PowerPoint presentations, and up here you'll find the Xbox controller for our mission safety game. Below is another 220-volt main switch for the television set, because otherwise, as soon as the external power supply is connected, it would automatically switch on, so this enables you to switch it off beforehand. Okay, let's fold the television away and look around a bit more. So, as I said, at the rear is the second pull-out section, where the helmets can be mounted along with the UCF 9000. To remove the tent, first we push the second pull-out back in and disconnect the UCF 9000. To do so, first we unplug the power supply, loosen the 2 knurled nuts, and remove the vehicle mount. The tent is behind the hatch, and we can now take it out. Okay, so let's now take a look at the last side of the pull-out section. On this side, you can see the respiratory protection equipment. A single-cylinder unit, a two-cylinder unit, and a closed-circuit breathing apparatus have been fitted here. To remove the apparatus, you simply release the buckle and remove it from the mounting bracket, and vice versa for putting it back. Buckle it up, and that's it. So let's look at the last equipment compartment at the back. In this last equipment compartment, you'll find the mannequin heads for displaying the helmets, and the communication units and masks. The helmets are stored up here. Technical fittings here include a light switch to switch the light on and off, as well as 12 and 220 volt sockets. The presentation surface with the heads can be unfastened using these knurled nuts and can also be mounted on the rear pullout. To remove the helmets, open the two clips, and the helmets come out towards you. Unclip the helmets to take them out. The masks and communication units can be found in the overhead cabinet with the product accessories. To be able to close the roller blind, the helmet or helmets must be taken off again. Okay, so now let's take a look behind the last door. So behind the last door, again we have built-in fittings. Of course, here once again there's a light switch for illumination. A small step stool helps you to see into the top drawer. In the top drawer are giveaways, office and cleaning materials. In the lower drawer is a bunch of giveaways again and any labeling. The last drawer is for stowing your bags when you're on the road in the car for several days. We can stow the step stool here again. And not forgetting about car care, we've even packed a brush for you. So now let's take a look into the front of the car. When the car is delivered, you receive this vehicle folder. It contains everything you need. This includes the car keys, registration document, fuel card, service cards, and also the accident report cards. In the passenger door compartment, you'll also find the first aid kit and high visibility vests, along with high visibility vests in the driver's door as well, plus an ice scraper and parking meter. So now let's take a look at the light controls. To control the lights, you have this display here in the middle. To start up the special signaling system, which of course you're not allowed to use on public roads, you need to carry out 3 steps. First, the handbrake must be applied. Second, the main switch must be activated. And then you can control the light and signal system using this control panel. Now you can also switch on the relevant tone sequences. Alongside, there's also a chaser light for the bars at the back. Once to the left, once in the middle, once to the right. A display for the 230 volt supply, as well as warning lights for open doors and latches. Down here are the respective buttons for the external ambient lighting. This can also be controlled from behind. There's even an optional mounting here for stowing an iPad. You can use it for giving demonstrations here or at the back of the car. So that's it as regards the setting up and dismantling instructions. And now for a few final words of advice so that the next colleagues can also enjoy the car. You can of course take the car through a car wash. Just take care when cleaning the car interior not to use alcohol-based cleaning agents on the cabinets back here. You'll find the fuel filler cap here, and you can use diesel and AdBlue for refueling. So now we're bringing the car to you. Have fun at the roadshow.